The doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Marble Contest of Champions. And it is Daily Bugle Bounty Missions time. And our target for this video is going to be Domino. So we have 3 different champions we have to take out in this video on the path to Domino. We've got an Old Man Logan, we have an Omega Red, and then we've got Domino. Old Man Logan and Omega Red will have the same node, so let's take a look at those really quick. We've got a Picture of Health. Defender is immune to regenerate modification. Whenever the defender is struck, they have a 20% chance to gain a regeneration passive. Healing 90% of the damage received. This will not trigger if the defender's regeneration rate is reversed or the attacker has a regeneration buff or passive. And then we've got Biohazard incursions. We've got a chance of getting a bleed or a poison. That is fine. We are going to be using Count Nefaria and the leader for that. And then finally, we've got Domino here. Damage reimbursement shock. We're not doing shocks. I'm not going to worry about that. Rise to power. Whenever the defender is knocked down, there's a 4-second timer while active. Each time the defender lands a hit or strikes into the block, they gain 30% some power. Breakneck speed. So, striking the defender with a basic attack is going to give us a 18-second whiplash, which when those expire is going to do a whole bunch of damage. Intercepting will refresh the timer, and if we knock down the defender with a special attack, then they will transfer. And then we've got Caltrops. So, because we've got Caltrops and those do bleed damage, we want somebody who can do something about bleed damage, and that's going to be Bastion. So let's begin. All right, this is the team we're going to use. We got Bastion, Count Nefaria, and Photon, and we're going to hope that Count Nefaria and Photon can do their thing and just blast them. So let's go the correct path. And we're going to start with Photon. And we're going to see what happens here. We can parry this guy as much as we want. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. So he is regenerating a bit. Let's give him a heavy and get that Sunder on him. Alright, that should do it, and it does. Alright, there we go. Easy peasy. Now we're going to switch it up, and we're going to go with Count Nefaria. And we're just going to use his normal rotation. I want this guy to use his special. Very good. Wow, I'm going down to 0 a lot. I don't like that. All right, there we go. That got us up there now. Alright, I'm okay with that guy doing that now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Count Nefaria took him out pretty easily. Not too bad. Alright. And now we've got the boss, which is the Domino, and we are going to be using Bastion, of course. And we need to knock her down with a special attack. We don't have to worry about Caltrops at all, which is nice. we're going to go ahead and do that. And, oh, it didn't work. It didn't work. Yes, but... Oh, how did she do that? All right, I'm going to get all these on her. And there she goes. Okay. And boom. And she is done. Easy peasy with Bastion. Very easy. All right, let's get our rewards. So we're getting the 4-star box. Gonna teleport over here. And we're going to go up here and get our rewards. And what are we getting? Some tier 2 and a 10%. Okay, and a little profile pic. All right, that is a video that I have for everybody. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody later.